And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Detroit Tigers. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Kyle Dutch, leads the team at OPS. So he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about ready to roll here, and taking the ball for Detroit, Spencer Turnbull. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous, sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Gio Urshela. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not like completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play, because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Batting third, the designated
Man at first, here's Shohei Ohtani. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And that is cut on and missed. Going 1. Singy, what do you prefer? You like watching Ohtani hit or pitch?
I think I like watching him hit. I mean, he hits monster home runs, and with guys on his team like Mike Trout and formerly Albert Pujols.
On to Scope. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. The Tigers coming up, no score. Welcome back. And on the hill, Patrick Sandoval.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Bottom of the first, here's Riley Green. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The pitch. Popped up. Urshela gets under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Javier Baez.
Yeah, Boog, and I like his chances of making an impact in this game today. He's facing a lefty on the hill, and you know he loves lefties. He's hitting over 350 against left-handed pitchers this season, so he could be in for a huge performance in this one.
Now it's Javier Baez. good power, not great in the OBP department. Up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. They get him, but it was pretty close. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Kyle Dutch up now for the Tigers. Right now, the leading RB. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. This place is absolutely loving it. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. And now Spencer Torkelson comes in working with the 6th best average in. Next pitch is popped up. No throw. He's safe at first. So up next, Eric Haas. Right now 3rd in the American League in RBIs. Pitch kicks away from Stassi. No advance, though. The 0-1 in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The 0-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. This to 3rd. Sends it to Walsh. And Cabrera is retired. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. And welcome back. Top of the 2nd. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Turnbull back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and Renfroe is retired.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now the first baseman, Jared Walsh. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. That clips the corner. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The wide to kick the pitch. And 1-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
One down, base is empty. Good eye right there. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Brandon Drury. That one's in there. Strike one. And delivers outside. Left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Angels go quietly there, and they're down 2-0. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. The wind of the pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. And that ball is gone. Jonathan Schoop takes him deep, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Now, Jake Rogers. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one misses in the dirt.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Swings through that.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's going to be Matt Vierling. There's a strike. And now the 0-1. That's out to center field. Trout tracks it down for the out.
Now, the center fielder, Riley.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Back here in Detroit, all set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. And here it comes. That one catches the corner for a strike.
And pretty remarkable that the kid from Houston comes back to beat the Houston Astros in the World Series. So loved in that town, and unfortunately had to break their hearts on that one.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Righty to the plate. That's a laser base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. In there for strike one. Stassi in his 7th season, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2009. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Rendon on at first, nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now at the plate, Luis Rengifo. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Gio Urshela steps in. First pitch, not close. Urshela hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at shortstop. Next offering is in for a strike. So now 1-2. Got him. Out number 3. Angels leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
0-2 now.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And next up for the Tigers, Kyle Dutch. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, out towards left center. Renfroe makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now, first baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Reached on an infield single his first time. Look out! And it hit him.
Boo, you have any memorable hit by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Haas measures 5 feet 10 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Haas takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Eric Haas goes deep, his 21st of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now it's going to be Miguel Cabrera. Swing and a bouncer. Sends it to Walsh. That's out number 3. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. And the lead is now 5-0.
It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh.
Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
The pitch. Out to short, Baez. Throws across the diamond, and a quick out number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
First offering misses the mark. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-1.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Two one now. Now this is in the air down the line. Vierling settles under this one. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Hunter Renfroe. Next pitch is popped up. Scope under this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Jonathan Scope.
The second baseman, Jonathan
Sandoval back to work. And a foul ball. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Slapped foul. Here comes a pitch. And now 1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 1-2. Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Rogers swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next offering is fouled back. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his second strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. 0 for 1 so far. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And that one hammered. Gone. His second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
See a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach you'll hit for a high average as well.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Patrick Sandoval will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Griffin Canning.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering way off the plate. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Liner, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, not in time. He's got a double.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So 2 down. The batter now, Javier Baez. 1 for 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going.
And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Jared Walsh.
And he deals.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 1-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 1-2 now. Walsh tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the righty deals. The punch out there. Now 1 away.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Out to short. Baez zips it to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now it's Anthony Rendon, and he's already singled in this game. In the air out towards right center. Green going after it. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Angels held in check. Still up against a 6-0 deficit.
Is this redemption for my soul?
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Dutch. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 1-0. That one hammered center field. Trout going back on this one. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
The Tigers selected Spencer Torkelson #1 overall in 2020 out of Arizona State, and he rocketed through their farm system, made it to AAA in his first pro season, and then eventually made his big league debut the following year.
Yeah, Torkelson became the 4th Arizona State baseball player to be drafted #1 overall. Can you think of some of the other ones, Boog?
The wind of the pitch. Well, I know that Bob Horner was a 1-1, and I know Rick Monday was the first overall pick.
Yep, you also add Floyd Bannister in 1976. You know, Arizona State's produced more #1 overall picks than any other program in the country.
Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next is the left fielder.
And here is Eric Haas. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Next one just misses. And that's ball one.
It's a good take.
Right through there. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Tigers. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in Detroit, top six. And here's the catcher, Max Stassi. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. The right-hander back to work. Ball one low.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands. Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo struck out looking in his first at bat. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela to the plate. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Grounder might be two. On to Scope. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. Tigers 6 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. Now here is Miguel Cabrera.
The designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Canning back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Cabrera, a career batting average over 300. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. In the air to left center. Urshela sizes this one or puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jonathan Scope. Scope, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Right-hander kick steals. Strike two.
Here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Curacao won the Little League World Series in 2004 with 11-year-old Jurickson Profar starting on the mound against the U.S. in the championship game.
Urshela to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 34, Rogers.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. That hits the dirt. Ball one. popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Stassi puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. Tigers 6 and the Angels nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take. And a pitch. Smoked on the ground, a second. Schoop throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit for the Angels. This guy has turned into a beast. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
The 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Not even close there. And it's 2-2. And another ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit, right field. One gone, runner at first. So in now for the Angels, Hunter Renfroe. That's in there. Strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Ohtani, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Hunter Renfroe hits one out. His 22nd homer of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Jared Walsh, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike.
0-1.
That one ripped. Way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Brandon Drury to the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Edge of the zone, call the strike. 0-1. Righty delivers. And fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Drury checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Out towards right center field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So a man aboard, Max Stassi, the next to hit. Time called now as the pitching coach makes his way to the mound. Couple of relievers warming up out there in the pen. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Spencer Turnbull done for the night, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back. Ken Giles takes over on the mound.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Ball one, no strikes. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 2. There's a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Green going back some more, looking up, makes the catch up against the wall. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Tigers 6 and the Angels 3. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
For the Tigers, the right fielder.
And a pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jaime Barria up and throwing. Next one misses. 1-1. That one is upstairs. The wind and the pitch. Right side. Rengifo on his way over. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away.
The batter, the center fielder,
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fought off foul. And the 0-1.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Kicks and deals. And a big swing and a miss.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Tigers are shut down there, but they still lead it 6-3. We go to the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
The pitch. That clips a corner. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Urshela in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next pitch is popped up. Torkelson snags it for the second out.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Trout in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the Angels are gone in order, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jaime Barria.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Kyle Dutch up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. The pitch. That one missed. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Next one is off the plate. And it's 2-1. And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now first baseman.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Jose Quijada getting loose out there. Righty to the plate. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they add to the lead. It's 7-3. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Next to hit, Eric Haas. Grounder off the pitcher. And he beats it out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Cabrera.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. First pitch just misses.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Two on with one out. Jonathan Schoop now at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Haas on third. Cabrera over at second with one down. On the ground. Sends it to Walsh. Out number two, and another run comes in.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Aaron Loup. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Runner at second, two down. Swings and misses, struck him out. They put two on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and one left. Through 8 full, it's the Tigers 8 and the Angels 3. Back at Comerica Park, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Garrett Hill gets the ball now.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. And takes low for ball one. And down on strikes. One down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Hill measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Walsh in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, these guys secure a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas, and just see where you can finish from this point on.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm Jon Sciambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First was the victorious Tigers.